Australian Tour of 2000 is drawing to a close for World Championship Wrestling. For the second consecutive time, we originate from the city by the bay, Melbourne. Victoria has opened its arms and embraced WCW, and for the second time in 3 days, a capacity crowd is jamming into the storied Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne Park. And from down under in Australia,
you know, I thought this guy right here was a fake. I thought this guy right here was not the true and not the real deal.
Sam Greco, the two-time karate kickboxing champion. One kick from Greco. And tonight on Thunder Down Under, our first one-on-one interview. The Australian Tour is coming to a close, but not before we raise the roof one more time in the city of Melbourne. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thunder on PBS, where a capacity sold-out crowd is in attendance now for the second event in a row here in the Rod Laver Arena at Melbourne Park, including Konnan, along with Armageddon and straight shooting Stevie Ray.
Suckers gotta know. Rey Mysterio Jr. Tony, virtually the last of the luchadors here in WCW, along with his same handles. Konnan, united with Tigers. Tony, I'm telling you, Tigers is a woman of questionable moral virtue. Why'd she have that collar on? Really making it hard.
Because she got hit over the head.
I remember what happened, but she's selling it a little too much, I think.
Tigress took the guitar shot that was aimed by Jeff Jarrett for Konnan.
Now, how do we know that, Tony? You know how Jeff Jarrett is.
And also, Rey spent some time in the hospital on Monday here in Melbourne because of being maced in the eyes by Torrie Wilson. And now here is above average, the man who will put the leadership of WCW on the line against the Cat coming up in Halloween Havoc is also the Cruiserweight champ.
Tony, why does he have a microphone in his hand?
Because he's the boss. He's the boss
what?
of WCW, that's what.
If I could have your attention.
Oh.
You people have got to admit, Coach Nash is doing one heck of a job in coaching us.
What happened to his throat right there?
One heck of a job. You heard him. He got it right. One humdinger of a job.
Coach Nash's knowledge, power.
Say it, man, please.
Uh-oh, the attendance here has got his attention.
With his knowledge and power,
Come on.
I'm betting the Natural Born Thrillers are going to kick so much hiney
What
that
happened to
we're
his
going to
throat?
have all the gold in WCW.
Tony, what's wrong with his throat?
I don't know.
Now,
You think I know
unfortunately for the Cat,
Yes.
he's in a little match with me at Halloween Havoc. However, I'm going to put a little stipulation in that I talked about on Nitro. It's going to be a 3-round kickboxing match. Now,
What? Wait a minute now.
Cat, you may be good at what you do, but you're nowhere near the greats. You're no Chuck Norris. You know Bruce Lee. You know Sean O'Hare. You might know your karate, but I know how to kick ass, and I'm gonna do it at Halloween Havoc.
A kickboxing match?
Now,
the cat's a
unfortunately
kickboxer.
for you, Ray, this is a non-title match. See, I have 30 days to defend it.
By the way, Tony, I'm going to correct you on something. The base from Corey did put Ray Jr. in the hospital. The savage beating by the franchise is what laid little Ray in intensive care. He's the blue ICU.
Let me tell you something, Mike, before I come up into that ring and pull that toupee off your head. I want to tell you something. No, maybe I can't make you put that title up tonight, but I can make this a non-disqualification match, mean Ray can do whatever he wants to you, okay?
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
You know, in the sound of things around here, I might let some of these fans get in there and rip you apart.
All right.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But if you want to challenge me in the kickboxing match, I haven't lost in 3 years, Mike. I tell you what, if you beat me, I'll crawl across that ring, kiss your dirty, nasty, cheap shoes, and tell you you're the greatest. But now I know what's going to happen. Ray going to pull that toupee off your head in front of all the Australian people. Kill his ass.
Yeah. There we go. Here we go.
Yes, there is no disqualification.
Hey, never mind that. I'm pretty sure that's not a toupee on Mike Sanders' head.
How do we know that?
Look up on top. Here goes Rey Mysterio Jr. How about the guillotine leg drop from the top? One, two, and
Almost.
Fans, tonight we have a main event, unparalleled proportions. It's Countdown to Armageddon. We're going to be telling you about that match tonight. The winner of the Countdown to Armageddon goes on to the 30th of October. Oh, look at this.
Beautiful.
The day after Halloween Havoc and gets the next world title shot, and the Cannon is at ringside.
You know, I just want to say how good it feels to be down in Australia, and I got one other thing to say. You know, I really like you guys right here. But Mark, man, you know what, Mark? You know what, big boy? I want to eat you like I eat a hamburger, you big furry bear.
Okay, ex-commissioner. Ex-commissioner.
Wait a minute. It depends on who wins the match.
Big move by Sanders.
It's for the. What is Mike Sanders thinking, challenging you
Man,
to a kickboxing match?
You know this chump is up to something, but I'm so good, I'm not going to worry about it.
I wouldn't worry about it either.
Maybe he's tired of being a commissioner, Cat.
I can't believe it. Mike Sanders conceding a clear edge to the Cat, a champion karate guy. He should have challenged you to a spelling bee. That would have given Mike the advantage.
How about maybe a weight loss diet, fat ass?
Oh, that's original Arsenio. Come up with some new material.
Well, you know what you need. You seem like a fat man who needs a little loving.
Well,
I know it's been many years since you had that because you and your mom moved away from each other.
Well, what?
Now, let's get back to the match.
Thank you there, Commissioner. And a pick up that time. Look at Ray is just so at you. In midstream, he can just float in the air, Stevie Ray.
Don't kill him, Cat. We need him out here. But Rey Mysterio right now just hit him with a big move. And I'm telling you right now, Ray is trying to take it to the house, baby.
He
to
needs
the
to
house.
take it. Come on, Ray.
Good reversal on Ray with a spin kick. Caught him. Down goes Sanders.
Oh, the last of the little luchadors with non-stop action here.
Non-stop action is what it's all about, isn't it? From
Don't
top.
break that hand open. That's a big head he's slamming around in there.
Oh, no. This move should be outlawed.
No, it shouldn't be.
Cat, before you get thrown out of the commissioner's office on your tushy, outlaw this move.
It is the Bronco Buster!
Yeah.
What does he call that?
The Bronco Buster.
Oh, I thought it was the baseball.
No, it's not.
Okay. Rey Mysterio, pound for pound, there are none better, Tony. You know that for a fact.
Well, certainly there's a lot of things. Look at that. A lot of things that go into
Mike
it.
is a dirty, low-down dog, man.
He's looking at you, Cat.
I
He's
don't
looking
care.
at
He
you.
can look how he wants
He's
to.
coming for
Wait
you,
a minute
Cat.
now. Hold on.
He's coming for you.
Get him, Mike.
here.
Get him, Mike.
Don't come near this table, Sanders. Stay cool. Calling you out, baby. Stay cool, baby.
Oh, yeah!
Look out!
It's no disqualification. Up on top. Goes Ray. Using the top rope. Springboard. Two. He kicked out in two.
Mike Sanders, the best best cruiserweight in the world. Resiliency beyond belief.
I want to tell you now, look at this. In the middle, turnbuckle, into a forward roll. 1, 2, 3.
Well, franchise, on Monday Nitro, you told us you were going to beat Booker T for the WCW title, but that didn't happen. So tonight, you have a shot at the gold if you win the countdown to Armageddon.
You know, it's too bad you're not a few inches taller. You might get your ass franchised for being such a smart aleck. If you take a look and I B-roll some footage here, you'll see that there's a darn good reason I'm not world champion right now. You see Billy Kidman interfering with me and getting a taste of what a franchise is all about. I had Booker T beaten, and he comes out on top because of Billy Kidman. Well, tonight that all changes. After Halloween Havoc, there's no stopping the franchise. Tonight, I rumble through Big Vito, go on to win the countdown to Armageddon, straight on to the top. Do you understand?
The three monsters of WCW will fight it out.
You will know why it's all about Chronic.
Chronic is on a mission of destruction.
They've sold their soul to Vince Russo.
Goldberg's career is the target.
This isn't a warm-up, this is a meltdown.
Right now, your face is in my hand.
If Goldberg loses, his winning streak is over, and he's fired.
One loss, you are out of WCW once and for all.
Russo's Monsters are next.
Goldberg has arrived. Wait a minute. As Goldberg has arrived, he has jumped. They were lying in wait for Goldberg. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
They are mauling Goldberg in the back.
They're mercenaries and they're merciless, Tony.
Will the streak continue tonight? Goldberg brutally attacked. This is not over yet between Goldberg and Chronic, heading towards Halloween Havoc. Hi, fans. Good to have you with us on this very special edition of Thunder here on TBS. The countdown to Armageddon tonight will feature 30 of the top superstars in all of WCW. We'll start with 2 men in the ring, and then every 30-second interval, a man will enter. It's a battle royal with a twist. The last man standing of the 30-man will win the countdown to Armageddon.
Tony, to win this countdown Armageddon, you're going to need endurance, athleticism, smarts, and the luck of the draw too, baby. You could be the last man in, arrive to an empty ring, and get a world title shot for nothing. It could happen, Tony, but I don't think that's the way it will happen. I expect a lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
The world title shot will be for the winner, and he will get that world title shot the day after Halloween Havoc on the 30th of October, a Monday night from the Brent Event Center in Irvine, California on Monday Nitro, and also the Counters book tonight. Jindrak and O'Hare to defend the World Tag Team belts against Booker T and Sting. How about that, Stevie?
You know, finally we get to see Jindrak and O'Hare against somebody that's not waiting for Social Security. I think my brother might be getting a little greedy because he needs a little bit more gold around his waist. But not a better tag team in professional wrestling. Sting and Big Booker. Can you dig it?
I can dig it, and of course, if you're given a tag team title shot, world champion or not, you might as well take it.
Might as well, baby. Ain't nothing like a little gold. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what.
This could be the best tag partner Booker T's ever. What? I'm sorry, never mind.
Don't get your butt hurt out here tonight, man.
I made a mistake, Stevie. I forgot.
All right.
Take a look at this crowd. We have been so warmly received here in Australia. It has been wonderful, and hopefully this is the beginning of many tours here in Australia for World Championship Wrestling. And I know I'm speaking on behalf of all of us in WCW. Enhance your Thunder broadcast right now by logging on to TBSSuperstation.com. Click on I Watch Wednesday to experience the best enhanced TV event in all of cyberspace. Interact with I Watch Wednesday and Thunder by chatting with other WCW fans in real time. And I'll finish in a minute.
Going, Paisans?
This guy's a goofball, Tony. Right or wrong?
Let me
Wrong.
say, hey! Oh!
Look at this.
Hey! Forget about it. You guys are too much.
I don't think they
got a
got
couple
that.
things to say. The franchise thinks he's gonna roll through me. Well, guess what? Nobody rolls through Big Vito, especially in Australia. Second, I know when I was a hardcore champion, I was the fightingest hardcore champion around. I didn't duck nobody, I didn't fear nobody, and I don't sweat nobody. Hey, Reno, where you been hiding? Our business ain't finished yet, punk.
Wow.
Last thing I got to say, Armageddon, I'm feeling a little lucky.
And no matter how you shuffle the deck, Big Vito will always come on top. Ain't that right, Vito?
Vito Nation is a very large champion community here in Melbourne. I understand it's the largest in the entire world.
Is that so, Tony?
I saw a lot of pizza shops, I know that.
Okay. What we have here tonight, Big Vito against the franchise. We all know Big Vito, hardcore champion for quite some time. You can't take away his match skills either, Tony.
The franchise, however, Tony, simply the very best. And the woman beside him, simply
the very worst.
The very best. Please.
Drop Big Morton.
Cut out the smutty talk and bask in the magnificence of the franchise.
Here's the fact about the countdown to Armageddon. Both Booker T and Scott Steiner are going to be involved in that.
Yes.
And the winner of that is going to face the winner of their match at Halloween Havoc.
So what are you telling me, that Booker T could win Armageddon and defend the belt against himself?
No, that's not exactly it. After Scott Steiner beats his tushy at Halloween Havoc, then Booker T gets a rematch the next day if he's lucky enough to win Countdown to Armageddon tonight.
But if Booker T wins Armageddon, then he defends the belt against no one the next day.
Okay, let's pretend he's not going to lose to Steiner.
Well, we won't have
Havoc.
to pretend. Right now, we got a match going on in the ring right now. Big Vito in the franchise. Let's get it on, baby.
Big Vito with a hammerlock, and the franchise returns fire. Both these men are just as fundamentally sound as you're going to find in all of sports entertainment, I can tell you that. And there's no better look than to see Torrie Wilson dressed in all white here at ringside as well.
You know, like I said, Tony, I told you once before, 9 years ago, I toured the Orient with Big Vito, and I'm telling you right now, he was trained by the great Johnny Rodz. This guy's not just a brawler. This guy is one great professional wrestler, and you're going to see it tonight.
Yeah, I would always brag about being trained by a jobber, but Big Vito is one of the best competitors here in WCW, no doubt about that. You know what? Big Vito combines the best of Southern Italy and boxing.
Well, how do you know it's Southern Italy?
He reminds me of Cicely Tyson.
Oh, there you go.
Look at this chain wrestling by the franchise. Pittsburgh's best.
Drop toe hold, roll through that time, nicely done, but Big Vito snatches on a side headlock of the franchise, who complained very adamantly to Pamela that it was Billy Kidman's fault he'd lost to Booker on Monday night and lost the WCW title. A pickup, good one over that time by Vito. Atomic drop. A right hand underneath the chin that time, rocking the head of the franchise and sending the franchise down.
Big Vito had the presence of mind and knew what the Shane was going to do, just like he did right there. Here we go.
He lured him in
He's
that time.
one step,
Body drop, and Shane Douglas hits hard on the floor.
He's one step ahead of him, Tommy, every time.
Right in front of our broadcast locale, and he sends him back in. Well, we do know that the franchise and Torrie will have a mixed tag team match against Konnan and Tigris coming up in 11 days at Halloween Havoc, sponsored by Electronic Arts. That really is going to be something.
You're telling me that Torrie Wilson, this yak, is going to get in the ring and try to wrestle?
I think she's going to pretty much brawl.
But I like Torrie Wilson, though. She's one of my favorites.
Yes, she's one of my favorites. Her belly to Bennett lands on the back of his head, and a great move by Big Vito. Big Vito can win this match. Look at this.
He's going up, baby.
He's dominating, Tony.
Big elbow.
He is dominating right now.
That flying elbow, Tony.
Up on top. Oh, making
headbutt.
line headbutt that time by Big Vito. Cover one.
What is this?
Well, Torrie's up on the apron.
Oh, look at her.
Oh, she is
For
magnificent.
what?
She is magnificent. Well, what she did, she stopped the count by the referee.
Oh, there's that Italian-American kick right to the franchise's jaw.
It nailed him, too. You could hear it that time, Steve.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Again, presence of mind. He's one step ahead of the franchise. Got beat so bad Monday night, he doesn't even know what he's doing. Elbow to top. This is a finish. This is a finish.
1, 2.
Get that yak down.
Hey, I don't hate her because she's beautiful.
I don't hate her because she's beautiful either.
I hate her because she won't let me into her hotel room.
Who would?
Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Big Vito, who has some unfinished business with Reno, a man that he has a personal vendetta against. I don't understand the background of that story, but
can't believe that.
The franchise battling back. He's barely able to let go. What a fine example of chain wrestling.
Ow!
Got him in the side of the head, and as Torrey has the referee, Charles Robinson, the Pittsburgh plunge is on target, and he stuffs away the evidence.
I think Shane's happy to see us.
And now Shane, 1, 2, he kicked out.
He's happy to see Stein's period.
Look at the face of the franchise. He couldn't believe it. It was the chain. It was the Pittsburgh plunge, and now look, 1, 2.
Almost.
What a match between a guy who used to be a waiter at an Italian restaurant and a fine athlete from Pittsburgh.
I don't know about that story at all.
He got fired. That's why you don't know about it.
Side of the head, rocking the head now of Douglas. Back and forth, toe to
Oh,
they
yeah.
go.
Look at that
And
rapid
now,
fire, rapid
Big
fire.
Vito
Look
is
out.
ducking low. Hey, franchise got him. The franchiser. And he drives him down on the chin, on the jaw, and the cover. 1, 2, and he beat him.
Yeah!
He snuck out that one, though.
He snuck out that. He buried him with the franchiser.
What a fight for Vito that was, and what a matchup here on TBS. Let's go backstage. Goldberg is battling back now. Look, he's on the hunt for Chronic.
Must be looking for Chronic.
Yeah, you know exactly what he's looking for here.
Goldberg motivated is the most dangerous man alive, and I've never seen him more motivated.
Oh,
Wait a minute, what's this?
Well, Ron Harris said the wrong thing to the wrong man at the wrong time.
What did he say?
Mike, Awesome, and Crowbar, I know the two of you are looking forward to winning the countdown to Armageddon. But what is going to happen when the two of you cross paths?
Whoa. What's all this talk about violence and fighting? Because, baby, the Crowbar is about making love and not war, so why don't we get rid of these uncomfortable clothes and go enjoy the rest of the evening together?
Crowbar?
Whoa, Crowbar. Listen, that is not how you pick up the foxes, all right? Just go ahead and go take yourself out to the bus, all right?
My man, I laid down the groundwork, you seal up the deal, I'm waiting in the bus.
This sounds good, baby. Listen here, Pam. Countdown to Armageddon. Tonight is my big chance to step up to the plate in WCW. Because after I win the Armageddon, well, we know what's next. It's a title shot. And the title shot, well, I'm going to be the next champion.
So that 70s guy and Crowbar both getting prepared for the countdown to Armageddon. How about it? It's going to be every man for himself. Men who are usually friends will become enemies later on tonight. 1 minute of 30 to decide and to get the world title shot from the winner of Halloween Havoc on Monday, October 30th, the Brent Event Center in Irvine, California.
Here's the sad part, Tony. Excuse me, Stevie. The winner of the countdown to Armageddon could easily be one of these two idiots. Like I said, skill means a lot, strength means a lot, but luck means a lot too, Stevie.
You know, I think Mark might have said it better earlier. Sometimes this thing is just a luck of the draw. Where your number is, where you come out, what kind of endurance that you have. Anything can happen. You might be against your friend. You're gonna be against your foe.
Achtung, Achtung! Hier
Achtung.
ist Alex Rider und Disco.
Oh, Disco.
Wir sind das beste Team in der WCW. Wir haben genug von Australien und deswegen haltet eure Klappe, wenn Disco redet.
Where'd he learn Australian?
Well put, Alex. I couldn't have said it better myself.
You're not
But
kidding.
yo, let me speak on this. Hey, Penzer, you like this duck? Go ahead, feel. Hey, enough already.
Oh,
Hey, you
man.
see, our opponents, the Harris brothers, they're not cool. They're like Australians. You see, me and Alex, we're cool, because we got it like that. So let's get this party started
Not
right,
that term.
because the Boogie Nights are in the hole!
The Boogie Nights against the Harris brothers, our next matchup here tonight.
Well, Goldberg laid out, one of the Harris brothers laid out, said big run, right?
Yeah, it was Ron Harris.
And here's Heavy D.
Heavy D to the ring. Heavy D is about maybe 35, 40 pounds bigger than his brother, as you can see right now as he comes to the ring.
He's got a definite advantage in intelligence. When it comes to Disco and Alex, well,
Who doesn't?
If their brains were lard, they wouldn't grease too big of pants, Stevie.
Well, he's looking for his brother.
Look
and his
out.
Brother is not, his brother obviously being nailed by Goldberg, still in the back, but Heavy D is going to take on both members here of the Boogie Nights.
I mean, you gotta look at Ron Harris. He's angry because somebody took his brother out. He's wrestling by himself. The guy's about 6'7", 310 pounds, and he's taking it to the Boogie Nights about right now. Look out!
Heavy D with a big punch, and down goes Disco. As Elix Wright of the Boogie Nights continues to stay on the outside. Oh boy, hit the wrong rope, knee to the back. It gives Disco an opening. Then it's like a neck breaker by Disco.
Got to give it to the Boogie Nights. They're working well together, Tony.
They really are working well together.
Here comes Jerk Jiggler, Elix Wright.
He's up on top, and look at this. Disco holding on. Great teamwork. I want to tell you, as tough as Heavy D is, I don't know if he's any match 2-on-1 against the Boogie Nights 1-2, because it doesn't matter how odd they are or how much of a lame brain team they are. The guys know how to wrestle, and you both got to agree with that.
That's true, Tony, and I've never taken anything away from them before. Their wrestling ability. But when it comes to dancing, they both suck. But in the middle of the ring...
Hey, watch your mouth. Only talk about the Boogie Nights. Go ahead.
In the middle of the ring, Elix Wright and the Disco, look at Disco, right hands. He almost knocked the man out right there. In the middle of the ring, they know exactly what they're doing. Very formidable tag team.
Okay, and they should be World Tag Team Champions. Take you back to Brisbane a week ago on WCW Monday Nitro.
That's true. They won it fair and square.
They sure did. They won the match.
No, they didn't.
Oh, I'm not going to argue with you, Mark.
It got restarted, and Jindrak and O'Hare, the best tag team in the world, won.
After they were nailed a double axe handle attempt that time, and
right hand D.
Heavy D showing a lot of quickness for a big guy.
Ow!
And he picks Disco up, and he drives him down, and he gets a 2 count. But there
save.
goes Elix Wright, and there
Big
is
save.
the disadvantage of a 2-on-1.
Get him out.
Get that duck off the screen.
He didn't make a tag, Tony.
Are you director now too, Mark Madden?
I just want that duck off the screen, Tony. Do you blame me?
No, European uppercut.
Heavy D is fighting the match of his life right here.
He's giving it all he's got. There's no question about that. And there's no question the Harris brothers,
Russian
one of the
left
top
with
teams
clothesline.
in all of WCW. Double team clothesline lariat. And not only did Alec come to the front, but Disco pulled him down with extra leverage from the back. And now another double team. Both holding on, and out goes Heavy D all the way down to the floor.
They've worn him down by right now, Tony.
Oh, no. What's he doing with that goose?
But you said it was a duck.
Whatever, goose duck.
That
Some
is
sort of waterfowl.
And now
Here comes Heavy D.
That's Big Ron. Heavy D's been in there.
Yeah, Big Ron comes out finally after being wobbled by Goldberg in the back. And look at Disco. Disco goes down.
Ow, he just broke the duck's back.
He suplexed Disco in the duck. Down goes Disco again. Elix Wright being sent on the other side. Down goes Disco for a 3rd time. And I want to tell you that Big Ron is a house of fire right now. He's got Disco up.
Yeah.
Now he's slammed him down. He's got the duck. He's got the duck.
What's he going to do?
He's going to elbow
Yes!
the duck.
That's foul play, but I love it.
And the fans are popping on that one.
Finally, the bill's been paid.
No, the duck is gone.
Yes, oh, Stevie Ray, embrace me.
The fans are fighting over the duck.
They're fighting over the duck. God bless them. Oh, my goodness.
Stevie, we can agree that the duck being gone is a good thing, right?
Look at this. Almost like looked like a double team Boston Crab here. And Elix Wright comes from outside. They nail him.
Oh, yeah.
Down he goes. He walked right into a double fist by the Harris brothers. And now back to full strength. Ron and Heavy D.
Ow.
Big Ron, Heavy D with the double
boot.
Sitting Elix down, and down goes Disco again.
The Harris boys are tough, Tony. They were kicked out of the Hex Angels for being too tough, too violent.
They got Facebuster that time, dropped him down. Elix goes down. The Harris brothers, based on Heavy D's efforts, stays in this. I don't know what Disco
What is Disco doing?
What is this?
Ow. DDT.
Wait,
Elix Wright.
what's he looking for under the ring? Is he looking for something?
He's got something in his hand. I don't know what it is. Our cameras are trying to spy in there.
It looked like another duck.
Oh, no.
Maybe the fan threw it back to him.
Like a home run.
They're smart, baby. It's like a boomerang.
Yeah, he hit him with I don't know what he hit him with, but he got him between the shoulder blades. He goes down. It's enough to send Big Ron down. Heavy D on the outside. Disco. Big splash. Clothesline maneuver. 1, 2. And Disco gets the win.
This is a travesty. This is a travesty. What's the story? Is there a new duck?
I don't know what he hit him with, but it stunned him. And the Boogie Nights pick up the big win. We go backstage.
I think that duck was made of solid steel.
Once again.
Team Canada, in addition to Primetime facing Goldberg tonight, the 3 of you will take part in the countdown to Armageddon, which the MIAs, your rivals, will be there as well.
Yeah, well, Armageddon aside, our war with MIA dies at Halloween Havoc when Jim Duggan and I end General Rexon's career. As for tonight, nobody deserves a world title shot more than I do.
and I have to beat this whole company, including Team Canada, to get it. That's what I'm going to do.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm part of Team Canada. You're talking about me, too, if you're talking about Team Canada.
Hey, it's prime time, and I'm going to get a shot at that title. This is my house.
You're talking about Team Canada. We're all part of Team Canada.
We'll see. We'll see.
Big Papa Pump, I have to ask you about tonight's countdown to Armageddon. And if you beat Booker T on Halloween Havoc, you'll face tonight's winner on Nitro.
Well, you know, Pam, I'm having my own Battle Royal Love in my Caligula suite number 609. You want to come? As far as tonight in the building, everybody's going to be fighting for second place.
Prime time, baby.
Big Papa Pump, a lot of companies will be involved in the countdown to Armageddon. 40-man, 2-man start, and 2-minute intervals. They're all going to come in. Who's going to be left? Who's going to be not united? The winner goes on to face the winner of the Halloween Havoc match for the WCW title Monday the 3rd of October. The winner makes the winner might have a on Monday Night Raw.
I got a couple questions. One, what is Elix Skipper going to be coming out here?
Prime time.
Two, excuse me, two. What if Steiner wins tonight to countdown to Armageddon and wins it Havoc? What if Booker T wins countdown to Armageddon tonight and wins it Havoc? Would you all you please?
Shut up and let Primetime talk. What did he say?
I don't know.
You guys better recognize a real athlete, a Canadian athlete.
Primetime.
I dominated at the Olympics.
Primetime.
Look at this.
That's right.
Look at this.
You know what time it is. It's prime time. You know who built this house? I built this house.
This is funny.
Ric Flair didn't build this house.
Primetime.
Steve didn't build this house.
Primetime.
You tell him, Prime time.
Booker T didn't build this house.
Primetime.
You tell him.
Goldberg damn sure didn't build this house.
Now, but he get ready to tear it down.
Primetime.
He's waiting on Goldberg. He thinks he's got Goldberg. But guess what? He does.
Primetime. He's in the house. He's right behind you. Primetime.
I've never seen anything like this ever. Goldberg has come out. Goldberg, a man possessed. A man who is on the hunt. A man who is 10-0. Looking to keep the streak alive. And Primetime still trash talk. Oh! Well, you got to give him credit. He went right after him, didn't he? Look at that! My God!
He picked him up like he was a small farm animal, Tony!
That's what he did!
He just planted Prime House in the house he built.
Hey, it might be Primetime's house, but this is Planet Goldberg. He's on his way to 177. Look at the strength! Look at the strength! This really is Planet Goldberg, and Primetime's fixing to go into orbit, I think.
Goldberg, who obviously is not in the countdown to Armageddon because he will not get a world title shot until he breaks the 176-0. He is at 10-0. Can he make it 11-0?
Stay down, Primetime, stay down. Stay down, stay down.
No! Stay down.
Too late.
He got speared.
Primetime, get out while you still can.
I think he's dead. I don't think there's anything left in Primetime.
You almost ripped that cheap jersey off him, Tony.
I think so. This may be the play of the week right here. Look at this. It's academic. It's flipjack hammer 1, 2. It's 11-0.
Primetime. He's out of time, Tony.
The United States, Australia, makes no never mind, baby. It's all Planet Goldberg.
The man was brutally attacked by Chronic. A sneak attack when he arrived. He's been on the hunt all night. And now at 11-0, he has a total of 166 more wins to go before he'll ever get a world title shot.
Tony.
And they're chanting his name in this sold-out Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne, Australia. He's got the
Chronic!
Oh boy.
You're some pretty bad dudes, huh? I can accept that. But the fact is, fear creates a need. And you two, you sure as hell need each other. But me, I don't need anybody. And if you two punks are fortunate enough to make it to Havoc, you're both next.
Make it to Havoc. How about
and there Goldberg kills him. Primetime experiencing the Goldberg spear for the first time. He's dead, wait, he's up. He's going down. Goldberg 11-0, Tony. Can anybody stop him? 1, 2, 3, him against Chronic and Halloween Havoc. It's gonna be a war.
Let's go to Pamela.
Jeff Jarrett, after what happened on Monday Nitro, you and Big Papa Pump will face Kidman and Konnan tonight. But I'd also like to get your comments on the Halloween Havoc match against Sting, as well as tonight's Armageddon.
Wow, Blondie. I'm amazed. How'd you remember all that? Oakland must still be working with you, right? No, forget about it. The fact is, Sting is a shell of the man he once was. And after I retire his ass at Halloween Havoc, what better way to celebrate than by winning the WCW World Title for the 5th time. So tonight I'm winning, countdown to Armageddon, and then I'm going to march on to my 5th title reign.
But Big Papa Pump already said he was going to win tonight.
Wait a minute, did he say that? Is that right? Wait a minute, Blondie. Wait a minute, Einstein. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to cause a little dissension in the ranks, and it's not going to work, so choke on that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go straighten Scotty out right now.
What do you mean by that? Welcome back to Thunder, and a reminder, this coming Monday, the 23rd of October, WCW returns to Little Rock, Arkansas, the Old Trail Arena. Tickets available at the box office, ticket location, it's Night of Thunder, and Nitro, this coming Monday, in Little Rock. The following Monday, the 40th, will be the Trend Event Center, Irvine, California. Tickets to box office, all usual ticket location, the night of Nitro and Thunder in Irvine. Don't forget the winner of tonight's Countdown to Armageddon. Get the full title shot at night in Irvine against the winner of the Halloween Havoc match the night before. Here comes Jeff Jarrett in the ring, guitar in hand. Here's my Tiger team out with, a great honor.
Monday night, he gave Konnan the smoke. Hit Tiger with the good dog over the head. Don't know if it was in the first. Could have been delivered. Make no difference. He got the shot.
I'll tell you what, I really like Jeff Jarrett. Armageddon tonight. 30 superstars doing in 30 second intervals. Those fans bowing down. It shows one, and I like it like that. What do you think, Cody? You like Jarrett? Countdown to Armageddon.
Well, yeah, I do, because he's a veteran, and because he's had many of these types of battles before. The fact is, though, he and Scott Steiner, here comes Big Papa Pump himself, are tag team partners in this particular matchup right here on Thunder. And there's a little dissension, maybe from what Pamela told Jeff Jarrett in the backstage area. Both men want to win the Countdown to Armageddon, but Stevie Ray, that's understandable.
Tony, we have a countdown to Armageddon tonight.
Yes.
It does not start after the pay-per-view in Vegas. It starts tonight.
Well, I'll tell you like this, Scott Steiner,
Tonight.
never mind the countdown to Armageddon.
Tonight.
Scott Steiner is a one-man Armageddon, the most physically intimidating athlete in the world today and the next world champion.
Tonight.
Here they are together. And fans, another reminder, Halloween Havoc and the NBC Grand Gardens in the city on October 29th. Fans in Las Vegas, get your tickets. And go to box office, ticket location. Konnan and Billy Kidman have together. Kidman, for the first time, to come down again. Get great fun this time. Big quick match with him. Konnan and Kidman. Big Steiner and Jarrett, what about it?
Hey guys, I want to say this. If my yak had hit Monday night over the head with a guitar shot that pressed her neck, I would leave her at home with her belong. I just want to tell you that. Yeah,
Fiery
man,
little competitor.
she's just like the rest of them around here, man. In the wrong place, at the wrong time, in the wrong company, in my view, in Big Man's view. And Madden, tell them what we think about it.
Well, I agree. The women are perhaps a little bit overused here in WCW.
Yeah, Tony, what about that?
I think they should all be given to Big Papa Pump because he knows how to satisfy.
Well, the fact is that Kidman hit inadvertently Deja on Monday sitting on the broadcast table, and that certainly caused a chain. Look at that, a chain reaction by, here's a cover. No, forget about it, one count.
Tony?
By Scott Steiner, and of course Kidman being pounded by Steiner. Here came Konnan to help Kidman.
Yeah.
Here came Jarrett. and he came out to help Steiner. And that's what's leading to this tag team match here tonight.
See the power, see the power, see the power of the most powerful athlete in WCW, the most physically intimidating man in all the world. There's Scott Steiner, there's the winner of Countdown to Armageddon, there's your next world champion. Halloween Havoc, oh, I can't wait.
You gotta give it to Kidman though, guys. I mean,
He's giving it to Kidman.
Monday night, Kidman went through a barrage of punishment from Scott Steiner, and he's right back in there tonight, giving his all against, like Mike said, one of the toughest guys in this business.
Well, it was Monday night in their singles match, and it very much is tonight a David and Goliath situation, with obviously Goliath being the most powerful, one of the most powerful. Look at this, he's getting double teamed. Konnan helping out. Down goes Steiner, up goes Kidman. Kidman's got a shot here. Kidman.
Oh, man, right on the button.
With a missile drop kick.
Wow, Scott Steiner taking off his feet. How often does that happen?
Right on the button, baby. Look out.
Down goes Jarrett. Steiner's got Konnan.
Oh, look out. Look out.
Oh, look at that raw
He tried to block it.
Mr. Suplex, Scott Steiner.
He is Mr. Suplex, and now a great tag. And Jarrett in at the right time. Konnan hit very hard on his lower back. Jarrett jumped in, hammered Konnan. Konnan can barely get to his feet. Jarrett postures for the fans, sends Konnan in. Konnan rolls through, and down goes Jarrett. Jarrett back up. That rolling lariat. You're not kidding. Konnan, oh, look at this.
Oh, look out.
Yeah, but he can only do two.
Well, you know, he went to total failure. It doesn't make any difference.
And first, Jeff Jarrett goes. Little shot towards Big Papa Pump. And here comes Konnan again. Reckless abandon, and he paid for it. That time it down goes Konnan on a great lariat by Jeff Jarrett.
Konnan was doing great for a few seconds. I mean great, but the chosen one, the smartest athlete in WCW.
I am fair to differ with you right there, Mark. I don't know about being the smartest, but he is maybe the most cunning.
You say tomato, I say tomato. Jeff Jarrett. Oh, he was in control. What a move by Kidman.
I say elbow to the chops. What about that?
You got it right.
Ow! Face buster.
Kidman using his agility to the best of his ability, and that's what he has to do in a match like this.
This team is making a good showing. It was a very smooth tag by Konnan. They run Kidman in. Short power bomb Kidman. Sending Jarrett to the mat. And Jarrett got up.
Steiner just got blasted by Konnan.
Konnan is hit.
What is this? Take it, Mark.
She's looking pretty good, I gotta say that.
It's Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson has an issue with Tigress, and she attacked. Oh, she's got Tigress by the already injured neck.
I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him, Tony. Leave him at home.
I think that's where Tori's taking her back home.
Konnan is unconscious.
Yeah, thank you. Guitar. Meanwhile, look at this.
Oh, here's your Samoan drop right there. Scott Steiner with the super duper Samoan drop from the top. Oh, and now it's time to yank him and crank him. Oh, do it, Scotty. Do it, do it, do it.
He's already out, Tony.
I believe he is. Look at this.
He's already out.
Medeja cheers in the background, and that is all. That is all. Steiner and Jarrett win this tag team match, leading to Countdown to Armageddon.
It's kind of sad, Tony. Scotty yanked him and cranked him, and Kidman didn't even thank him.
Winner. And wait a minute. Goldberg, what's he doing here? He's not in the Countdown to Armageddon, but he's still in the building. What's that about? And also still to come.
Nothing away from the cat, Ernest Miller. He's great at what he does, and I respect him for his martial arts background as a person. But what Sam Greco is going to bring to the table is totally something different.
We are down under with Thunder in Melbourne, Australia. Another sellout crowd is on hand here this week. And, well, wait a minute now. Out back, a limousine is pulled up. Well, we know from historically speaking, this could be anybody or anything. Oh, it's Nature Boy Ric Flair.
It sure is the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the greatest world champ ever. I interview him later on tonight, Tony.
All right.
Booker T, tonight it'll be a WCW Dream Team match as you and Sting go for the tag team title. However, you'll be facing each other as opponents in the Countdown to Armageddon.
You know, let's talk about those young guys. Let's talk about the natural-born thrillers. You know, as tag team champions, these guys are a little bit cocky. They may have that much skill, but they have never faced a team like Sting and Booker T. So tonight, I'm sorry, thrillers,
get ready to be served by the big boys here in WCW. As far as Countdown to Armageddon goes, Steiner, if you want to take out Sting, you do whatever you want to do. See, because out there, it's not about who watches my back. It's not about a team. See, Countdown to Armageddon is this. I win Countdown to Armageddon, I get the title shot just in case I slip on a banana peel at Halloween Havoc. So Steiner, there's no way out. I'm coming for you and you only. Booyah! And I'm gonna get with ya.
Booker T prepares for the countdown to Armageddon, and we are in Melbourne, Australia, the hometown of Sam Greco.
Booyah!
The newest member of the WCW talent roster, the man with a great kickboxing, a great full karate background. I mean, the man can really do it all.
That's what they say. You know, Sam Greco is the top guy doing the karate, doing the kicks, but hey, this is a professional wrestler. He's got to prove himself to me.
He'll prove himself. Don't worry about it. He's the real thing. Sam Greco's the real thing.
He is really one of the top athletes of all time from Australia.
How did you know that?
And I really think that it is a big plus for WCW getting him here with us. Don't you agree?
No doubt about that. He's a K1 champion. He's met and beaten competitors from all over the world. His kicks have to be seen to be believed. Stevie Ray, you watch, man. Sam Greco's going to prove it to you. Maybe.
In 30 seconds, we'll hear from Sam Greco after this from WCW Magazine.
Rarely in WCW do we get a man to come into our sports entertainment field with the credentials of a Sam Greco, but here he is, one of Australia's greatest athletes, a native of here in Melbourne, the current two-time WAKO super heavyweight kickboxing champion. Sam, welcome to WCW.
Thanks, Dan. It's a pleasure to be here.
A big press conference in Sydney recently to introduce you officially to WCW. You are one of Australia's most celebrated athletes, so why would you want to make the move to WCW?
Why would I want to make the move to WCW? Well, let me tell you, it's been a childhood dream of mine.
Really?
Yes, it has, and you know, I've fallen in the field of karate and kickboxing, been a world champion in both sports. And I thought, you know, Sam Greco is all about challenges, and WCW to me has always been in the back of my mind, and I thought, there is a challenge there, and it's time to attack, and that's exactly what I've done.
You're a very offensive person, I know, a very aggressive fighter. How are you going to have to change your style when you get into WCW? Have you given that a lot of thought?
I've given it a lot of thought, and I think what I'm going to bring to the table is exactly that, and there's no need to change it.
You have, and of course we've been here for about 10 days, and we have seen you hang out with Goldberg, and you and Goldberg have become very close. Talk about your relationship with one of our biggest stars.
Well, like you said, he is a great star and a great ambassador and role model for the sport. And myself, I treat myself as the same, as a great ambassador and role model for the sport, of all sports, that is. But Goldberg, you know, with a college background of football and also, you know, the NFL, I can relate to Goldberg because he's tenacious, ferocious. He brings that determination and aggressiveness, and I relate to that, and that's what Sam Greco is all about.
Right. I guess which would lead into my next question. What is the #1 thing that Sam Greco brings to the ring, do you think? Is it tenacious, aggressiveness? What do you think it is?
Well, I think it's a combination of everything, and plus the unique ability of martial arts, which I think has been lacking for many, many years within the WCW.
Yeah, you're very serious about what you do. Now, of course, the cat Ernest Miller is another guy who's had a karate, a shoot fighting background, and he's approached it in an entirely different way. He's become more of an ambassador, a commissioner of WCW, but you're more worried about competing in the ring, I take it.
Well, without a doubt. I mean, take nothing away from the cat, Ernest Miller. He's great at what he does, and I respect him for his martial arts background as a person. But what Sam Greco is going to bring to the table is totally something different. And if I could say, it's probably a combination of, you know, a lead up of a Rocky movie with a Goldberg intensity.
Right. You know, we are so big in Australia. I mean, it has been great for us. I have to admit that here in this country. It's going to make you a much bigger star than you are now. Have you thought about that? How well WCW is received here?
Yeah, look, it's been great. It's been huge. It's been a huge thing. I didn't expect it to be so big, but in fact, it's blown the roof right off Australia. You know, and mind you, a week ago we had the Olympics, which was big. But WCW's just tagged along with that, you know, with that celebration, and this is fantastic.
Sam, there's a lot of people that come into WCW that say, I want to be the world champion. Obviously, that's your goal. That's anyone's goal. But do you have you established any short-term goals before you get there, or you just want to go right in maybe and go after the WCW title immediately? I mean, you have the ability. There's no question about that.
Without a doubt, I have the ability, but that's not what Sam Greco is about. It's about establishing character, You know, I am the gimmick guy. That's what I'm bringing to the table. What you're seeing is what you're going to get. And I'm serious about what I do. So, you know, look, if it takes time, I will take my time, but everything I'm going to do is with, you know, like I said, in tenacity, explosion. You're going to feel everything. I mean, the crowd will feel what Sam Greco does. Right.
Sam, good luck to you, my man.
Thank you very much.
We're going to be expecting to see a lot of great things out of you, I know that.
Pleasure working with the WCW.
Okay, Sam Greco, now part of World Championship Wrestling.
We're back, ready for the World Tag Team Championship, and we would be remiss if we did not give a very special thanks to the DT Consolidated Entertainment Corporation, Paul Dini, the promoter, for heading up this WCW Australia tour. Our thanks to promoter Paul Dini, Andy Mackrell, Gary Brokenshire, Peter McRindle, Luke Heddy, John Lorenzo, Derek Glover, Gary O'Brien, Kay Data.
Well, let's talk about these classic wrestlers in the ring. Some of the best World Tag Team Champions ever. Jindrak and O'Haire comparable to the Steiners, the Harlem Heat, to the Midnight Express, to the Butchers, Abdullah and Sam. Jindrak and O'Haire are classics. It's going to take a lot, even from two great single stars like Booker T and Sting, to get those belts right now, boys.
You know, Jindrak and O'Haire have held those tag team titles for a very short time. Me and my brother and some of the other guys, yeah, that's right, me and my brother, don't step beyond your bounds.
Tony, don't get him aggravated.
Held those belts for 2 years and 10 months straight. Can you dig it?
I can dig it, I was there.
It seemed like 15 years.
Here it comes.
It was great.
The WCW champion, of course, Booker and Sting will be together in this event. And once again, our thanks to everyone who made this Australian tour what it was. What about what we heard from Kevin Nash after their little impromptu song and before the break? When he said, and he told Mike Sanders, make sure they don't lose the straps.
Above average, Mike Sanders, please, the commissioner.
What did that mean? What kind of stipulation did that mean, Tony?
Well, I think if you go back,
don't lose the straps, right, Tony?
It's very well known that here over the last week, over a week in Australia, that above average Mike Sanders, who feels he's in charge of WCW,
he is in charge.
Under the guidance of Coach Kevin Nash, has made it crystal clear that he will do anything within his power to keep the straps around Jindrak and O'Haire. Now here comes Sting to a rousing Aussie ovation. Oh yeah. They love this man worldwide.
Southern talent we have in that ring right now with Booker T and Sting. Tony, you do not get two better athletes than that. Professional wrestling.
Serious question.
Hey,
what? Serious question. Booker T, the world champ, the best there is.
Right.
Sting, a former world champ, no heart, still okay. But you know, two great individuals don't necessarily mesh as a team, correct?
You are correct, Mark.
Well, let's see how they do here against Jindrak and O'Haire. This is a classic case of two overpowering, dominant veterans who've done it all against two up-and-coming young men who are well protected in the rank and file of the natural born
coming. They're the champs. They're up and coming, right?
Yeah, they're up and coming.
They're the champs. They're at the top of the mountain.
They are not at the top of their game yet, Mark. Into the midsection and down goes Jindrak.
Face buster by the Sting.
Jindrak and O'Haire may be underdogs on paper. Underdogs if you consider only individual ability, but they are the champions, and they carry that advantage with them, and that advantage can go a long way, Tony.
That's true, Tony. That's very true, because when you are the champion, the challengers do have to take the titles away from you, and that's the truth in any sport.
This Sean O'Haire's nuts. He's manhandling Sting, but he's only an up-and-comer. I forgot.
Double leapfrog by Jindrak and O'Haire. Down goes O'Haire, and out goes Sting.
Oh, wow.
Wow, what a nasty spill Sting took. And Jindrak and O'Haire, what are they doing here?
I don't know.
Booker trying to get over there. Wait a minute. Nearly Sting back in the ring.
That could have broke his neck, Tony.
That could have won the hammer throw in the Sydney Olympics not too long ago. What a move by these two up-and-comers, the World Tag Team Champs.
How
about the Funk Brothers, Tony? They up-and-comers?
Oh, shut up. into the back. Sting goes down on his hands and knees.
Got to give him the strength. I guess maybe Jindrak and O'Dara do have a strength advantage because I have never, ever seen. But look at that, Tony. Never seen anybody throw a man from the floor the size of Sting, but they did it.
That was amazing, was it not?
It was, but right now he's tagging the heavyweight champion of the world, who I know 11 times with the gold. Boom, won't be too bad, baby.
A veteran move by Sting.
Ow.
And now Booker comes
Ow.
in.
Right in the nose.
Man, it kicks him down.
Look at him get out of there.
He's fishing for Jindrak, but O'Haire gets him from behind.
You know, O'Haire's a nut. A nut. He's a psycho. He fights in and out of the ring. He's going to need to be real tough. Oh, what's this?
Axe kick.
Ow. He's out. He's out. He's out.
Come on.
Well, Book's hurt. Oh, Spinneroonie. Spinneroonie. The world champ's up.
And down goes Sean O'Haire. 1, 2. We almost had a change of the guard there.
Teamwork.
Almost.
Teamwork by these two young up-and-comers.
And they're giving Booker and Sting all they can handle. Look out.
Great ring savvy as well. Sting's got Jindrak. Scorpion death drop.
It's over.
Oh, no.
What is he doing in the ring?
Wait a minute.
Well, Mike Sanders appears to have hit the ref.
I know he's in charge.
Oh, come
He's saying
on.
in disqualification. He's saying ring the bell.
Now, let me see if I get this straight on a DQ. The world champs maintain the title.
This is bull.
Mission accomplished. The commissioner taking one for the team.
No.
Mike Sanders.
He just cracked that light bulb head of Mike Sanders with that sidekick.
Right. Man, I apologize.
That light bulb will glow brightly off the world title belts.
The fans deserved a much better world tag team
yeah.
title match.
So did we, Tony.
I like what I saw.
I know you did.
These guys remind me of the Briscoe brothers.
Yeah, up and coming. And those guys are all gone.
I'm going to tell Jack you said that.
He's probably listening. Oh, look at this. Chronic. They're coming to the arena. What's coming up next? Chronic is coming out. Interesting scenario here. Reminder, enhance your weather broadcast right now by logging on to CBSSuperstation.com. I watch Wednesday as a groundbreaking event on your computer that runs in sync with every listener on your TV. Interact live, watch Wednesday, feature live play along the latest WCW games and trivia. Getting insight from the WCW superstar. Impacting the show by submitting your ideas and participating in fan polls. CBS Live Watch Wednesday. Tune in while on Interact. This happened earlier tonight. As Goldberg was coming in to the arena, brutally attacked by Chronic, and Goldberg is still here. Of course, Goldberg and Chronic in that handicap match coming up at Halloween Havoc in the 11 days time.
Goldberg's amazing, Tony. He is a tower of power, but he's only one man. At Halloween Havoc, Brian Clark and Brian Adams, Chronic, stopped Goldberg's career stone cold dead.
I have to agree with Mark on that because Goldberg's a very tough guy.
All right, let's go back and show you what happened on Monday. A little misdirection play against that 70s guy in Crowbar. Jindrak and O'Haire, the perfect of men, got into a shoving match. Then they lost the match. The shoving match continued. And in comes Kevin Nash, and the match has started on the inside. Palumbo and Stasiak are having their having their problems.
Brian Clark, what a move off the apron!
And I want to know who booked this thing. I mean, these guys aren't they the hired guns for above average Mike Sanders?
What's going on here? And these two guys, Sean Stasiak, perfect event. These guys are not working very well together, Tony, as a tag team. A lot of distinction going on.
Well, I bet that low-down cat booked this match, but I got to get to the point here. Sean Stasiak's kind of the black sheep of the natural-born thrillers. Like the Osmond said, he's the one bad apple that spoils the whole bunch girl. He's a great athlete, but he's adult. He screws up all the time.
Number 1, 2, and a 2 count.
Are you sure the Osmond sung that song?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
How would you know that?
I was in the Osmonds. Who cares how I know?
Big drop kick off the top. Did you see that? They're working very well together now, Tony.
Yeah, they really are. The 2 days, and they put it all behind them.
That's all it takes sometimes. Just getting your head together. This might be a reflection of Coach Nash getting them to focus a little bit more, and they're going to town on Chronic.
Stasiak and Palumbo, former World Tag Team Champions, of course.
Look out.
Truly one of the most dominant teams ever in WCW.
Man.
See, Stasiak screwed up. He swung his feet, hit
No, wait a
Palumbo in the
minute.
head.
He did not. It was Brian Adams that that swung Stasiak around and nailed Palumbi.
Stasiak got to have control of his feet, Tony. Sam Greco always does.
Tony, I got to disagree with you. If I didn't know better, and I am a tag team wrestler, Stasiak didn't know what he was doing right there.
It's time for the high tag move.
See, Palumbo took the bullet for Stasiak screwing up.
I have to agree, Tony.
3.
I have to agree. I'm trying to tell you, if he shouldn't have waited.
Oh, it's Goldberg!
Here we go.
Oh, here he is!
Here we go.
Goldberg, go!
Stasiak took that kick.
Stasiak took the kick for Goldberg. Then went him in from behind right at him.
Look out!
Chair.
Look out!
See? Bill Goldberg's unbelievable. Look at the power chronic. Goldberg's bitten off more than he can chew. And come Halloween Havoc, he has to swallow the end of his career. Goldberg's down. How often do you see that, Tony? I'm
Going for the high times.
Any man will go down when steel meets flesh, and that's what happened to Goldberg. The high time on Goldberg.
Oh, man.
Wow. I have never seen Goldberg so vulnerable. I have never seen Goldberg down like this. This is what we've seen happen.
I want to ask you this. Will Goldberg's streak come to the bitter end at Halloween Havoc in the hands of Adam Clark? It certainly looks like they have all the attributes to do it.
Only if I was a bet man.
Okay. Yep.
Anything can happen at Halloween Havoc.
Anything can happen with Goldberg. He's chronic. One of the most explosive individuals, but we're not done yet. Palumbo is in the ring, jaw jacking. He gave him the ring, mounting off of Stasiak. Stasiak from a spear. You think Goldberg's done? If you think he's down and out, then think again. We're only 11 days out from Halloween Havoc, sponsored by Electronic Arts, WCW's Backstage Assault video game. And don't forget, Countdown Armageddon's still to come, and next, Mark Madden.
I interview Ric Flair right here in the ring. Woo, in Melbourne, Australia.
Earn your money, man.
Ladies and gentlemen of Melbourne, Australia, will you please welcome from Charlotte, North Carolina, the greatest world champion ever, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Now, Stevie, the last time Mark Madden was in the ring with the microphone, he confronted Stacy Keibler about who is the daddy. Never got an answer.
Never got an answer, but he got close. He got very, very close. And who knows? We just might get some type of an answer out of Nature
Boy Ric Flair, a legend around the world.
He knows something. Yeah, he knows something.
All right, Mark, it's all yours, bud.
Marco, by God, Melbourne, Australia, man, we are live. Woo! Hear that? This truly is, woo, the most magnificent country in the world today. Woo! Look at these women. Woo! They're live.
Where are they?
Woo! And they're all ready to go all night long. You haven't been to bed. You haven't been to bed in a week, and neither have I, buddy. And it's been, woo, glorious.
And that's
glorious. It's been,
yeah,
champ. But what brings you to Melbourne, Australia? Why are you here? I thought you were retired.
Ask her right there. Tell her. Tell Mark. Tell her. Tell her, honey. Woo! Because Space Mountain, woo, came live all the way to Australia. Woo!
Okay, so why are you here? We've heard about the women. Why is Ric Flair, the retired Ric Flair, all the way down here, down under?
I am a guest of the Australian government. I am here as an ambassador, and I'm here to bring my son home.
There you go.
That's the fact. He's lost it. At 21 years of age, he's lost it, and I'm here to bring him home.
Well, Rick, David Flair's certainly been troubled lately. You've had your differences with him lately. Do you think you can come here down under and resolve them? Have you talked to him?
I'm here as a father to bring my son home.
And we're begging him to bring him home.
He knows something.
Oh, you might get your game hot. Have David Flair fire out.
I think Flair goes.
Ric Flair goes something. I'll guarantee it. Where did he get that coat? Where is he going?
David Flair's career has taken a very sad,
pathetic turn.
You understand that you are the all-time carrot? There's 20,000 women in this building tonight. Woo! And you and I can have them all the next 30 days. Woo! Forget about it. Come on home, brother. You are Little Nate. You don't have to take second fiddle to any woman.
He's obviously talking about Stacy Keibler when he says, forget about her.
I'm a grown man now, and if I wanted you here, I would have asked you to be here.
Whoa.
Wow.
I
So
can't
Buff
believe
Bagwell, at Halloween Havoc, I'm having you in a DNA match. Because I know you're the father of Stacy's baby. We're here to talk about Australia, wine, women, and song. Forget about Bagwell.
Song.
Come on, snap to it.
He sings?
Let's go downtown tonight and tear Melbourne. Woo! Down. Why are you sticking up for Buff Bagwell? Do you got something to do with it?
He knows something.
Oh, come on.
I don't
Wait
need
a
your
minute.
help. Get out of here. I mean, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know something about it?
Yeah, he knows something, Tony.
Maybe I should give you a blood test right here, right now.
What's he?
Yeah.
Is he insinuating his... No.
You
Yes,
go
it's-
your own way. I'm telling you, I'm your father. Come on home. You got a life ahead of you. Way better than her.
Well, I don't know about that.
Very well said, Rick. Come on, David. Step to it. Grow up. Get over
Yo,
it.
psycho. He's your father. He's trying to help you. You think you should dump all over him like that out here?
I don't blame you, man.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
Now, come on.
What's he doing?
We real big mad a lot.
What's he
but
doing
he
to
doesn't
Madden?
deserve this, Tony. He doesn't deserve this.
He's putting a tourniquet on Madden. He's going to give Madden a blood test.
He's going to try.
Get him out of this country, the nut.
Oh, yeah.
David Flair is possessed about finding who the father is.
He snapped, Tony. He snapped.
And Ric Flair had seen enough. Finally put the man to his feet. Countdown Armageddon is next. It comes down to 30 men, and we will begin with 2 men and end up, of course, with 1 man at the end of the night. Mark Madden is here. Mark, you took a horrific bump in the hands of that nut David Flair. Are you doing okay?
Are you okay, Mike?
Mark, my back is hurt pretty bad.
We got a big match here. You got to get fired up, buddy, for this match.
Wait, somebody in Melbourne say something about getting fired up?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Look it up, baby. We got
Stevie,
the
help
party.
me out here. Carry me. Look who threw them. Oh, it's Commissioner versus Commissioner.
I think Cat might have stuck his hand in the old bag and pulled out a good one here. Look out. Set over the top.
It's going to be like this all night long. Some very interesting matchups with the luck of the draw. Who's going to be the last man within 30 seconds? The third man will hit the ring. To lose, to be eliminated, going over the top, all the way to the floor. The last man left standing into the night goes on October 30th at the Brent Event Center in Irvine, California, to face the WCW champion.
The countdown continues.
After Halloween Havoc, here's the countdown. David pinches the background. Who's next? Who is next?
Whoever it is, the same thing's on his mind as every other guy in this event. It's about the title, baby.
It's Ron Stasiak of the Natural Born Thrillers.
The black sheep of the Natural Born Thrillers.
And really the countdown hasn't worked cut out for him because 2 of the Natural Born Thrillers in there against him.
I can't believe that Mike Sanders challenged the Cat to a kickboxing match for Halloween Havoc.
He's got something up his sleeve, brother. You know goodness well he'll never fight the Cat in a kickboxing match, fair and square.
I agree with that. Okay.
In 5,
Cat's in trouble right now, guys.
2-on-1 situation. One big countdown goes on. Time for the 4th. Who's number 4 now?
Who's coming out?
Oh, it's
man.
Chuck Palumbo.
It's Chuck Palumbo.
And now it's 3-on-1.
Who I think has a chance. He got a very good chance of winning this whole thing.
It's a bad night to be the Cat. They're going to spay the Cat right here and right now.
Well, we'll see.
Stasiak had something to say to Palumbo, and Palumbo comes in and now look at Stasiak shoves Columba out of the way.
See, that Stasiak's not a team player. Coach Nash has to do something about that.
It's something like this, Mark. You can't be a team player. You gotta be for yourself. You gotta go get what you gotta get. That's the goal, baby. That means fight for your life.
And the Cat is doing just that. A spray kick sent Sanders down. It's time for now.
Oh, that hurt. The Disco Inferno.
The Disco is come down. No dunk, thank God. Here he comes. Look at this 3-on-1. What's Disco going to do?
Tony, where's that duck that he brought out here earlier?
I don't know. Disco goes right after Chuck Palumbo. Now Sean Stasiak.
Stevie, that was no duck before. That was Elix Skipper he brought out.
No, I mean the rubber duck.
Oh, you know, Disco's a little... Yeah, that's Elix Skipper. What'd I say?
The plastic duck.
Disco's a little bit mallered than Justin.
No one has been eliminated yet, and Alex Wright
Look
comes
out,
out.
Alex Wright.
There's your rubber ducky, Stevie.
Of the Boogie Nights. Now remember, this is determined by random draw. Or is it?
That's what I want to know, because seems as though every guy that has came out here has an association with the guy that came out right before him.
I think it was a random draw because the commissioners, Cat and Sanders, oh, look at those kicks by Miller, would have been in charge of the draw. Why would they have come out first if they had their draw?
Because they hate each other.
Well, if the Cat's in charge and Sanders in the ring, you know he's going to want to come out. Well, no one is yet to be eliminated.
Not yet.
Here
look out.
Comes Robot. And he may just be wild enough to win this thing.
Wait a minute, he's not the cool 70s guy right now. He's the psycho gas station.
Polyester.
Yeah, I think the psycho gas station intended to come to life when he hits the ring.
Tony.
Cool 70s guy.
Tony, can I ask you something? What's wrong with working at a filling station?
Nothing.
Well, then stop saying that.
I'm just pointing out fact. There's nothing.
Another WCW superstars entered in 5.
Hey, it's okay for an idiot. Who's coming out next?
Tony, the only way to win this thing is get a guy out of the ring. I haven't seen nobody try that yet. What are they waiting on?
Big Ron.
I'm telling you, Big Ron ain't gonna come in. He ain't gonna waste no time, baby, because he's all from the School of Hard Knocks, and the big guy's going to work.
Oh, he's a house of fire! Ron Harris is going and clubbing everybody!
Because these guys have been fighting so much, nobody has tried to eliminate anyone, and that's what Ron Harris, that's what he needs to do right now. He's got everybody reeling.
It's for a title shot. That'll bring the most out of anyone, and I'm going to tell you, Big Ron is just hammering everybody, and still, no one's been eliminated, and we've got 7 guys in the ring.
You know, he may be a house of fire. Look at this, Tony.
It's heavy.
It's just what I said.
The 8th man to come in and still no one eliminated.
Everything just rolled in the ring.
He sure did. He rumbled right in.
These Harris boys are ready for all kinds of action.
He rolled in the ring, Tony.
I know.
He's saving his strength. He's rolled in the ring.
Tony, no one eliminated yet. All these gladiators in there. No one wants to go out. Everyone wants a shot at the title. This is incredible. It's a classic epic battle.
These guys don't realize you got it. The Harris brothers are twins. They're brothers. Work together, get these guys out the ring. And here comes the biggest turncoat in the history of professional wrestling. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Now, Stevie, on the bright side, his taxes are much lower in Canada, and he gets nationalized health care.
After my tax return last year, Tony, I have to agree with Mark. And Tony, I know you paid about 6 or 7 figures in taxes with your salary around here in WCW.
Tony, you're a welfare cheat. What do you know in taxes? Look at Duggan. Look at that proud Canadian. Knocks down Palumbo.
Tony, we don't want to hear about the taxes going on.
We got to get some of these guys out of there, because I'm going to tell you right now, it needs to stand out for someone now to start taking shots.
And the more guys that are in there, the tougher it is to get anyone.
I don't know if the Rick Flair can really hold 30 guys at one time, Tony.
I don't know if it can hold Disco's nose.
Well, no one has been eliminated. And
look at Duggan. Look at Duggan. Look at that magnificent Canadian gladiator. He's like Bobby Hull and Gordy Howe.
In 5.
He's like Gretzky.
3, 2.
We got 11 in the ring right now.
He's like Gretzky.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Coach.
Kevin Nash is coming. We've got to take a short commercial break.
No, not right now.
Yeah, we do. We'll be right back.
Stop him, Tony. Stop him.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final segment of Thunder. Nash is in the ring. One of the odds-on favorites.
2 guys out.
He sent down Lieutenant Loco and
2 guys
Jim
out.
Duggan. And he's
Mike Sanders out.
Sanders out.
Cat
The
is
Cat
out.
is out. Oh, look at that.
1.
Nash is in there showing why he's favored. Nash is unbelievable. Nash is incredible. The Cat's over here trying to get at me. I shot
Flair's gonna dance. Maybe he's gonna have another turn.
Harris boys are out.
Kill him! Kill David Flair! Ah, my neck.
You're okay. Look at this. We have just about everyone eliminated with the exception of Colombo and Stasiak.
A little distinction here.
And Coach Kevin Nash looking at
The
each
count continues in 5, 4, 3, 2,
another super
1.
coming in and
Jumped on the ring.
And I got a feeling here's the wrath of Coach Nash. Part 3. Oh, maybe not Lash LaRue. Getting fired
Cajun,
up.
Bigfoot. Cajun just felt the wrath of the coach.
We continue in 5, 4,
Do you think that Kevin Nash watches too many old Bobby Knight tapes?
Look, Wee-Wee's coming to the ring with Paisley.
He should have came by himself.
I got a feeling he'll be joining her on the outside pretty soon.
I got a feeling he'll be joining us somewhere.
Wee-Wee on a full run.
Oh, man.
And it gets muffled by Big Sexy.
You wouldn't like Wee-Wee when he's angry, but you hate Kevin Nash when he's angry.
Tony, what did you say about the Waffle House?
I didn't say anything yet.
Another competitor winners in 5, 4,
Yeah, Coach! Yeah, Big Cass!
Everybody else was eliminated. Here's the David and Goliath for you.
David Goliath! This is like Karina
Start the first hit.
Shaquille O'Neal,
Special
sorry.
delivery. Oh, caught him on the shoulder.
First time Nash was off his feet all night.
Could have blew his shoulder out right there.
He's rocking the big man as another man comes in. Ray holding on. Here comes Booker T.
Here comes the check, baby. Here comes the check, baby.
The chip sets to the ring. Oh, Ray trying to
Escaped
Bronco
it.
Buster and missed.
But Ray's still in the hunt. Ray's still in there. The last little luchador is looking pretty tough.
Look
Here
at
comes
Booker
the
throw
world
Ray
champ.
out the Ray to go after Kevin Nash.
Not a bad move by Booker. The big man's down.
Yeah,
Go
take
at it.
advantage of it. Look
Take
at that.
advantage
Low
of it.
blow by Big Nash.
But remember, when you're down, it's an advantage
5,
for him
4,
because it's hard to get you up over the top rope, especially with the size of Kevin Nash. And now Nash.
Big Nash wants that belt too. Everybody in this ring, they all want that belt. Everybody's held it except for Rey Mysterio Jr. Well, Big Mike Awesome.
Mike Awesome, remember the winner gets the world title shot the night after WCW's Halloween Havoc on Nitro. Nash, back elbow. Booker T comes in.
Look at the coach.
Nash,
Look at the power of the coach.
Nash has his game plan down. You got to fight a big guy like this. You got to get him down. They're not trying to.
Hey, Mike Awesome had a belt too.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of one of those old kung fu movies when the guy you just can't beat him and you gotta get together and take him out all together.
They're going to need more than this to take out the coach.
Man, he looks like Bob May about right now.
Rey Mysterio Jr. Scott Steiner. And there's Big Papa Pump. He didn't want to wait.
What is Steiner doing
He
in here?
didn't want to wait.
He jumped his turn, I guess.
What?
You tell her.
What is going on here? But the champ has him at bay, just like I knew he would. Just like Halloween Havoc, you'll have him at bay.
Sting eliminated himself.
Sting is out.
Awesome just threw out Nash and Booker. Here comes Kidman. It's Awesome and Ray left in the ring. Here comes Kidman. Nash is eliminated.
Awesome is going to work. Awesome is going to work on the little guy right now.
Two filthy animals and Mike Awesome are going out. The title is on the line.
This is Mike Awesome's opportunity right here. He's got a couple guys that's much smaller than him, but they're taking it to him. They're taking it to him.
3, 2,
What's this, Tony?
A title shot is on the line. Oh, it's Lance Storm and Team Canada.
Here's your winner.
What it could be. What it could be.
fast, Tony, but I can barely keep up with it myself.
With Nash, with Steiner all gone, who's going to win this thing?
This is a couple guys who don't like each other right here.
Lance Storm is going to use so many maple leafs in this match, he'll have to ring them up afterwards.
The biggest names in WCW.
Baby, you got to throw the guy out of the ring. Maple leafs don't mean nothing. You got to get him over the top rope, man.
Oh,
just like when David Flair hit you and wafted you in the back of the head, similar to that.
Hey, Ray almost went over the top rope, and he caught himself. Both feet got to hit the floor. Before eliminated.
Big Vito.
Big Vito met by double team barrage that time of Kidman and that 70s guy, Mike Awesome.
Look out.
We got 5 guys in the ring. Who's going to go on?
What number are we at now, Tony? What number are we at?
Well, David Fitz is still counting right now. We've kind of lost count here.
We've had at least 20 guys in here. You think so?
5 guys in the ring.
I believe this is number 21 or 22 right here. Here comes Sean O'Haire.
Sean O'Haire, you said it earlier that he was a nutcase, that he was a maniac.
Sean O'Haire's a dark horse candidate here. He could easily win.
That's true, Tony.
He's
you got to give it to him.
He's strong. He's a world tag team champion.
And like we said, timing and the number that you pull sometimes, has a lot to do with the outcome of who takes these kind of matches.
Any one of these men could receive a title shot. The night after Halloween Havoc, that's Monday, October 30th on Monday Nitro on TNT. The countdown goes on for yet another man, and it's Mark Jindrak coming in.
You got to throw your opponent over the top rope, and nobody is trying to do that
Look
right
at that, look at Kidman.
Tag team champions in the house, but they might hook it up. Jindrak and O'Haire might have to battle each other.
For the gold, baby, and partners, friends, it don't make no difference, brother. To get the goal, you got to get everybody else out of the ring, Marcus. That's
right.
simple.
You're right, Stevie.
With the smallest guy in there, Ray Jr. Rise to the top.
Like I said earlier, pound for pound, Ray Jr. might be the toughest guy in WCW.
7-minute in, Konnan will make number 8 in. He slides in. Ray sends Sean O'Haire down. Konnan getting some blows in, and he gets nailed immediately by Mark Jindrak.
This is unbelievable. Who is going to get the world title shot in Irvine, California? Jindrak? O'Haire? Konnan? Hell, Ray Jr.'s still in there. Heck, Ray Jr., excuse me. Ray Jr. might be the star of the show so far, Stevie Ray.
I'm like I said, pound for pound, one of the tougher guys in WCW. Hey, they got to get guys over the top rope. That's going to be Ray Jr. for the problem. Got to get guys over the top rope.
Conning coming in together.
Wait, they both give it a watch and don't see right now.
They do that, Tony. You know the rules. It's better for the big man.
I like it like this. Still, Tony, you're supposed to know what's up. 2 guys at once.
Well, if Scott Steiner comes in when he wants, I guess anybody can. Kidman, a great move. Sending Brian Adams over. Great agility exhibited by Kidman. The fight goes on. No one has been eliminated for quite a while now.
That's a very dangerous move right there with so many people around. But hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, the guys who fly a lot, the guys who fly are at a big disadvantage because there's really no room to fly. They might make an unscheduled landing if you go over Godzilla like a Parker and Adams or somebody like that.
Ow, man. Great. Konnan put his own partner out of the ring. Hey, but that's what you got to do. Konnan's out.
Konnan's eliminated.
The filthy animal's all on ringside here.
Storm is out.
Storm
is out.
He got taken advantage of. That was unfair. Lance Storm should still be in there.
Hey, all is fair and love and war right now, Mark.
I do believe we are down to our last man. I don't think anybody else is coming out.
Are you sure, Tony?
Well, it's been
Big Vito just got thrown out.
It's been 30-second intervals, Stevie. It's been over 30 seconds.
You might be right.
Since Chronic.
We got who do we have left here?
Well, we have Awesome, we have Chronic, we have Jindrak and O'Haire, and Mike Awesome, that 70s guy, is all alone here, guys.
Well, I'm telling you right now, he needs a big Parker's family hit right now to help him out in this one.
Yeah, you're not kidding. 5 men in the ring, it's 4-on-1.
And they don't like it.
Who's going to be the one man to go on?
I know who it might not be. It might not be Mike Awesome. Oh! He got planted there. It's 1 against 4 right now. And even though it's every man for himself, Stevie Ray, you got to admit, Chronic, Jindrak, O'Haire, they're all teaming up on the poor 70s guy here.
Boy, the way his head feels right now, where's Danny Bonaducci when you need him?
I don't know, but right now, the fact is that Mike Awesome, they're going to throw him out right now. You heard him. Now, once they throw him out, my question is, who will take sides?
Wait a minute, he can't get in this. He's not available for this.
You're right, Goldberg is not in this.
Oh, Chronic took him right out.
He took down Jindrak. Chronic
goes
right after Goldberg. Goldberg is not a part of this. He cannot get a title shot until he wins 177 in a row. And out goes Jim
Oh, that was an experience right there.
He does not qualify for this match, Tony.
Who's going to be chronic? Oh, spear.
Goldberg is a profession of violence guy. He just wants to be where the fight be.
Brian Adams has a chair.
Yeah,
Brian Adams has a chair.
Oh, and Brian Clark. It legally went out under the bottom rope. Oh! Goldberg spears. Brian Adams.
Now, does Goldberg have a beef with that 70s guy or no? What's up here?
I don't know what's going to happen
here. What is going on here?
It's got to be down to 2 men now. It's about the title shot. Goldberg is not in this.
Well, maybe Goldberg figures if he can't get the title shot, he'll kill everybody else so nobody can.
I think that's what's on his mind.
It's that. Goldberg is off top, and Mike also, that 70s guy wins it.
He wins it.